Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reads. And this is for the sign of... Oh my goodness, I've got 3. One would be nice, thank you. Okay, this is for the sign of Taurus. So Taurus, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I hope you can read the Taurus thing there. I don't want to move it too far forward because it's hard to see everything. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you for the week of the 11th to the 17th of August. I do want to just give you a little bit of a reminder about these being general reads. If you are interested in a personal read, please go underneath the video down below and it will show you any details that you need for that. Also, please help me by giving me a thumbs up on videos if they resonate. Very important for me. To make sure I maintain the visibility. Okay, Taurus, what's happening for you for the next week? All right, 7 of Swords coming out. Now, the 7 of Swords isn't, you know, the card that I find it a frustrating card because people always see it as cheating and deceit and really negative, and it's not always so. So the 7 of Swords in its traditional meaning talks about trying to get away with something. Now, I've seen this card come up when people are trying to leave relationships that are negative. I see it come up when you're in a relationship or you know a person that's secretly in love with you but isn't telling you. If you want to see that as deceit, yes, I understand that it is deceit, which no matter which way you look at it. But what I want to say is the kind of deceit differs greatly on the card. So you never ever jump to the conclusion that it's about people cheating on people. It may be that somebody's telling you lies because they need to get away with something. Yes, because that's what the card means. That someone's trying to get away with something, but it doesn't always mean that it's a nasty, devious thing. It may be the wrong thing to do, but I take it with a grain of salt. Okay, the card behind that is the card of the World. So the World is the card of finishing out cycles, closing out things that no longer benefit you. So moving into a different phase. You've completed the whole of the major arcana in the tarot here, and you're about to come out the other side with the lessons that you've learned along the way. Now, after that, we do have the card of the Hierophant. This is beautiful. So there's some truth that's going to be spoken here with this 7 of Swords. Something that's going to be revealed that's been hidden from you. That helps you to close out a cycle and bring in more stability. And this in turn, gives you a brand new start. Wow, there's 3 major arcanas there just in that beginning bit. So for this week, somebody is going to reveal something to you. Now, this reveal could be that they're madly in love with you. Who knows? They could have been holding back on something. But whatever this is for you, it's like it helps you close out that cycle that you've been traveling. Now, when I say a cycle... Excuse me, when I say a cycle, sometimes it can be a cycle of, you know, doing a behaviour that we don't necessarily need or want in our lives, but we are understanding why it's actually there. So the World means that we're closing out because we're either having an epiphany moment to understand why we do things the way they do. So it's just the World closes that out now because you've learned the lesson. But out of that comes stability and you get a brand new start. So you're able to take risks now and move forward. And maybe that truth has opened you up to being able to take risks in your life from now on. Okay, 2 of Cups coming in first, which of course is soulmate love. This is 2 people who see eye to eye, who are joined. There's a cord that joins them. Not necessarily love, can be, you know, a soulmate relationship with a friend or family member, but it's somebody you feel very closely connected to. We do have the Ace of Swords coming out after that. So I feel this soulmate is actually here to deliver this message so that you can move forward in your own truth. Oh, now I've got a snotty nose. Okay, the person who's delivering this message could be, I don't know why I got uncle then. You could have someone who you're very close to in your family. someone who has a very, could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but this person has a very direct way of speaking to you. They deliver things in a way that can be quite sharp sometimes, but it's very honest and very true. And this person is helping you here to understand how to release yourself from something that's held you back in the past from true love. Okay, 7 of Cups coming out here. So we're talking about illusion here. So maybe you've had an idea all your life that love should happen a certain way, and perhaps it's not going to happen in the way you always visualized it. So sometimes we sort of build ourselves up for this fairy tale, you know, this idea that, you know, things are going to happen in a very, I don't know, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs way. And I think someone here is awakening you to the idea, or opening you up to the idea that love can happen in a very different way. But maybe that's the cycle you're closing out. Okay, 3 of Pentacles coming out here. So you could have been doing a little bit of work on yourself. You could have been doing a little bit of work sort of digging deeper into yourself here. Sometimes this can mean that you work alone. You could be self-employed. It could be that you've come up with an idea for something here. You've come up with an idea for a partnership here, and someone's helping you to see the way forward. Okay, 5 of Swords coming up right after that. So 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Wow, this has really been holding some people back here. So for some of you, it could be that you wanted to embark on your own business and you've been holding back on that because of these limiting beliefs here with this 7 of Cups. You've had this illusionary belief that things should occur a certain way. Now, it could be, oh, I need to have $1 million in the bank before I go and build this business myself. And you're getting some sort of truth here that's moving you away from that and away from your poverty consciousness in order to move you forward on your path here. Because I feel like here there's a lot of, yeah, we've got the 8 of Swords. Isn't that funny? I mentioned that when I saw those 2 there. Very 8 of Swords. I know we had the 5 and the 3 of Swords, but there was a very 8 of Swords energy. You've been tied into this situation and this lack of belief in yourself. Page of Wands coming in here. So a message that's being given. Look at this, and then you've got the Emperor. Okay, this is why you're reshaping your world. You're going from this idea you can't do something by yourself into this idea of somebody is going to tell you something here. Somebody's going to give you some sort of insight into how your world can work. I feel like you have like an idea for something, an idea of what you want to move forward. It could be in love, it can be in work, it can be in self-employment. Let's just leave that to one side a moment. There's this idea here that you cannot go any further because you are stuck or bound by something you believe. So something in your mind, like if it was romance, unless it unfolds like a fairy tale, it's not real love. If it's work, well, maybe I need to have a lot of money before I become self-employed. If it's about something else, it could be that that is the sort of limiting beliefs that are holding you back here. Because there's some sort of illusionary belief here that the universe is going to send someone into you to help release you from this idea that you can't attain something because of who you are, or what you do. Nobody will love me because I'm only a road sweeper. Nobody will ever fall in love with me because I have so much money and I don't know whether they're going to truly love me or not. Those ideals are things that you have learnt from the beginning that have stopped you here greatly moving forward. There's a lot of internal conflict. I think people have tried to talk to you about it because there's a lot of external conflict here. But at the end of the day, you are in a prison of your own making here. So somebody here is about to step into your life and help you move forward. And I believe it's a soulmate who's either coming in to help you move forward with your business, to take you forward in love, or to take you away from this cycle that you've been constantly going through because of this belief. And they are here, and they've been sent here by the universe to help you let go of this and build a life for yourself as inner truth. Absolutely, by standing in your truth here, by understanding here that you've been holding yourself back through sort of conditioning yourself that things can only go a certain way. So Taurus, the card of the journey has come out for you here. So I'm going to read the journey for you. Okay, the time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true even when you are not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. I feel like this person is giving you the ticket to ride. Have a great week, Taurus.